Good day, children. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well and taking good care of yourself and your family. Today we are going to discuss about the second part of the Indus Valley civilization, and part 1 we have already discussed. So let's start, children. Children, if you all remember, in last session of this chapter, we had discussed about the discovery, location and the settlement of Indus Valley civilization. In this session, we are going to discuss about the town planning, and also we will discuss about the important buildings of the Indus Valley civilization. Children, Indus Valley civilization was the first modern civilization, and the people of Indus Valley civilization had an excellent skills of town planning. One picture you can see on this slide. This shows the town planning of Indus Valley civilization, but this is the depiction of the town planning of Indus Valley civilization by archaeologists of India. So children, now we are going to discuss about the town planning of Indus Valley civilization. The cities of the Indus Valley civilization were extremely well planned, and the main roads cut each other at right angles. The cities of the Indus Valley civilization were built using the grid system of town planning. Children, grid system means a pattern of straight lines that cross each other to form squares. A grid plan is a type of city plan in which streets run at right angles to each other, forming a grid. The main roads were around 9 meters wide and ran parallel to one another from north to south. Roads at east to west cut across these main roads at right angles. Thus, city was divided into square or rectangular block. Each street and lane had a public well, and houses were built on both sides of the lanes, and these houses were properly ventilated. Children, because of these reason that Indus Valley civilization is known for its excellent town planning. Children, now we are going to discuss about the important buildings of the Indus Valley civilization. Buildings in the Indus Valley settlements fall under three broad categories: houses, public buildings and baths. The citadel. The Indus city is divided into two main parts. One part of the city was built on a higher platform. Archaeologists call it the citadel. The most important buildings in the city built on this citadel, like public bath or the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro, granary, assembly hall and workshops. These massive citadels are thought to have protected the people from floods. The lower part of the city consisted of houses for the common people. Children, now we are going to discuss about houses and drainage system of the Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization was the first ancient civilization to bake bricks for building purposes. The walls of the houses were made of baked brick. Each house had a courtyard. Courtyard means open space with rooms built on 2 or 3 sides. The roofs were flat and made of wood. Remains of staircases prove that some houses were double-storied. The other feature of this civilization was the presence of wells within most houses for water supply. It was also the only ancient civilization, children, in which every house had a bathroom with brick flooring. The floors of the bathroom were slopy so that the water could drain easily. These bathrooms had outlets to carry the dirty water to the drains outside. Children, now we are going to discuss about drainage system of the Indus Valley civilization. The most unique aspect of planning during the Indus Valley civilization was the system of underground drainage. The drains ran along the sides of the roads, and the drains were built of baked bricks and were covered with stone slabs. There were inspection holes at intervals. They allowed the drains to be cleaned easily. The waste water was let beyond the city walls. Children, now we are going to discuss about important buildings of the Indus Valley civilization. In Mohenjo-daro, there is a large structure on the citadel. Citadel means upper area of cities of the Indus Valley civilization, which archaeologists have called the Great Bath. It looks like a swimming pool with changing rooms surrounding it. Bitumen means coal tar was used on the floor and walls of the tank to make them waterproof. When the outlet at the base of the tank was opened, water rushed out into a drain. Some historians believe that Great Bath may have been a public bath. Others believe that it was used for religious purpose. Children, now we are going to discuss few more important buildings of the Indus Valley civilization. At Harappa, the Great Granary. Granary means a place where Indus Valley people used to store excess grain for trade. Made mostly of timber, stood near the river so that grain could be carried easily to the boats. The granaries were well ventilated. Similar granaries have been found in Mohenjo-daro. Other structures in the citadel included workshops, furnaces. Furnaces means a large, very hot enclosed fire that is used for melting metal. And public buildings. The quarters means houses for workers were built away from the citadel. So children, today we have discussed about the town planning, drainage system and the important buildings of the Indus Valley civilization. Let's take a quick recap of this session. Why Indus Valley civilization is known as the world's modern civilization? Because of reason, the town planning. They had an excellent skill in town planning, and the first feature of children of town planning was the crossroad system. Okay, crossroad system where all four roads cross each other, and today also we follow this system. Okay, like we have traffic light, and at that time they had street lamp post. Okay, on the side of the crossroad system, and today also we follow same system. And if we take example of the pattern of houses, the same thing we follow today, but along with the changes and the as per our requirement. And I am not talking about children the modern metropolitan cities. In metropolitan cities like Mumbai, like Kolkata, like Chennai and Delhi, we have very less space, okay, and these cities are overpopulated. But when we go to our native place, where we have big houses, okay, and the common entrance is there, then we have courtyard means what? The open space. We have small garden, we have kitchen garden, and we have a very big terrace also, and some of the houses are double storied, the duplexes also, and this system we have taken from Indus Valley civilization, okay, but along with the changes, because today the life is changed. One example, like at that time there was no concept of government. Today we need government, and for that, when there was no government, so people they used to gather every day. They used to gather in that public bath was there. That was the great bath of Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro means the mound of dead, and the Harappa means the face of Lord Shiva. All right. So the public bath was there where people they used to gather every day and they used to discuss their problem. So there was a provision of hot bath and cold bath also, and every day the people they could gather over there because the population was very less and there was no concept of government. Today the population is very high and we have the government also, and we can elect our government. We have right of vote, and at that time the right of vote was not there and the government was not there. Another feature of the Indus Valley civilization, children, was the covered drainage system. So we can imagine how the people were very particular about their hygiene. They had a covered drainage system, and the drainage system was covered by that stone slabs, and there was a cleaning of the drainage system, and a very good provision of the outlet of dirty water was also there. Clear? So these are the reasons and these are the features. Because of these features, the Indus Valley civilization is known as the world's first modern civilization. Okay, and the second thing already we have discussed about the drainage system, and the third was, and before we move ahead, children, I would like to tell you, each house had their own dustbin. Okay, there, and the dustbin was compulsory, not today's plastic dustbin. They had a baked brick dustbin, because that civilization was the first civilization, children, when they used to use baked brick. Okay, and the important buildings of the Indus Valley civilization, like the granary. Granary means where they used to keep surplus grains, and the we can say the store and the warehouse for grains. Today also the Indian government, they used to keep the grains, and in our houses also we have small place where we use surplus grains. If you don't know, you can ask your mother also. Okay, we have the place where we keep grain, but in large scale the Indus Valley people, they used to keep grains, and that particular place was called the granaries. Okay, and the great bath, granary, and the other buildings, all the buildings, public buildings, were situated on the upper area of the of Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. Okay, and that was called citadel, and the lower area was kept for the common people and the workers. Clear? So these are the features of the town planning of Indus Valley civilization, and in next session we will discuss about the social, religious and economic life of the Indus Valley civilization people. So children, on this slide you can see few pictures. These are the ruins of the Indus Valley civilization. You can see the drainage system, picture of drainage system. You can see the picture of full-fledged town also. You can see the picture of public bath also. So that's all about the town planning of Indus Valley civilization. So this is the second video of the same chapter, that is Indus Valley civilization, and the first session we had already discussed about the introductory features of the Indus Valley civilization, and in next session children we are going to discuss about the other features of the Indus Valley civilization. So children, this is all about town planning of the Indus Valley civilization. I hope you all have understood. In next session, we are going to discuss about the social, religious and the economic life of the Indus Valley civilization. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.